Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Sapphire, Glow you again. How you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. Well, today we're gonna be having we're just gonna be discussing about how to make your man miss you. That's the topic we're going to be talking about today. And are you a lady? Are you a lady that feels that your man has started distancing himself from you? That what I mean is that your man does not call you the way he used to call you, and even if he does call you, he's like so quick to get off the phone. He doesn't want to spend time the way he spends time with you. He doesn't want to call you out. Let's go for this, let's go for that. So it doesn't give you that attention that he used to give to you when you guys started your relationship, and you start to feel it's drifting so very far apart from you. I would like you to stay tuned and watch me talk about some few points that you could use in winning back your man. I don't know if it's gonna work for you, but it worked for me then, so I just decided to share it with you guys. But before I go into the video or the topic for today, I would like to welcome those that are coming to my channel for the first time. You guys are highly welcome and really appreciated. And for those that have already subscribed, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I would want you guys for the new subscribers, please subscribe, click on the red button down below, and after that click on the bell notification so that you get notified when I upload a new video. And you can also comment down below after the video, and also click on the like, and you can share this video. So yeah, so let's get on to the video now, to the topic of today. I have some few tips I'm going to share, like I said. And number one of those tips is gonna be if you feel that way, the number one tip for you is that you shouldn't be the one initiating the calls. By this I mean that you have to stop being the one to try to know what's happening by always calling him. I know it's sometimes difficult for we ladies to do you understand, because of the distance you started noticing that is going between the two of you, so you always want your the feminine instinct in us always wants you to okay, pick up the phone, call him, and you start asking him, where are you, what are you doing, and all those stuff. Sometimes they feel that you're nagging them too much, or you're checking up on them too much, and they start to feel like they are gods and everything. So you have to stop initiating those calls, because at the very beginning of the relationship, maybe he was the one that used to call at first, to check up on you in the morning, check up on you in the afternoon, in the evening, before you go to bed and all that, and you just notice that everything has stopped. So you shouldn't try to initiate those calls. You shouldn't call him up. If he misses you like you miss him, he's going to pick up his phone and he's going to call you. Do you understand? Let him miss you. Let him be the one to do the calling. Try as much as possible to hold yourself. You have to hold yourself. You have to. I know it's very difficult for we ladies, but you have to try. Don't call him. Let him call you. Because by the time he sees that you've gone silent on him, if he really cares, and if there's no other intention, negative intention in his mind, he's going to call you to find out what the problem is. Do you understand? So you have to put him in this box of silent, of being silent on him. Do you understand? So he's going to call you. You have to see. You have to do that, and you have to see if he's going to regain his if he's going to regain himself, and and then place that call to know what's happening, and to tell you what's up with him. Do you understand? So, and again, another thing I would advise is because most times they will always like to send messages. If he sends messages, just ignore those messages. Pretend as if you didn't see the message. You can leave it there for hours. You can leave it there for a day or two. Because if you jump to replying his messages or his message, it will be as if you're just sitting around waiting. You don't have anything to do. You're just sitting around waiting for him because you miss him so much. So sometimes they just try to stylishly, send you a message to see how quickly you're gonna you're going to answer to those messages. So don't, I for one would advise anybody out there not to quickly jump to replying such messages. Leave it there for hours, leave it there for a day. Do you understand? So it would know that, yeah, something is up. I really need to sit down and talk to my girl, to let her understand what is going on. But if he doesn't do that, then there's a red flag. So, well, let's move on to the next number two point that I think I have. Number 2 points, what I will tell you again is for you to make yourself a priority. You have to try as much as possible to make yourself a priority. Do you understand? You just don't sit down there and begin to brood over him. Do you understand? What I mean by make yourself a priority is you have to have fun. Yeah, you have to have fun. You have to prioritize. You have to make yourself a priority. Your happiness comes first. Remember, if you don't make yourself happy, no one can make you happy. So nobody else. And if you don't love yourself, no one else would love you. No one else would love you the way you would love yourself. So you have to make yourself a priority. You have to have fun. You have to do things that will take your attention away from him. Do you understand? You don't have to sit down and start brooding over him. So what you do is to do things that will take your attention away from him. Like you can hang out with friends, you can have good time with family. You understand? You don't have to make him believe that your world is centered around him. Do you understand? So let him feel that being in your life is for him to be in your life is because you want him to be in your life, not because it needs to be in your life. Do you understand? So that's why you have to do things. You have to do things on your own that makes you happy, that gives you happiness. Be around people that will make you forget him, for a while, for those periods. You have to be around people that will make you forget about him. So remember, no one can love you. Just like I said, if you don't love yourself first, you have to love yourself first. You understand? So number 3 point is you have to be stingy with some information about yourself. You don't have to jump. By this I mean you don't have to always tell him things that happens in your life on a daily basis. Do you understand? But unless he asks you, do you understand? If he cares, he will want to ask you what is happening. But if he doesn't ask, you don't need to fill him in about those things that are happening in your life, the details of your daily activities. You don't have to share information. You don't have to share information. This will make him curious. He will definitely be on his toes, because he will feel that you started having secrets, that you don't want to share with him anymore. You understand? And sometimes sometimes also you don't have to tell him where you're going to. You don't have to tell him the people that you're spending time with. Do you understand? You don't have to tell him who you're going to meet up with. And then again, sometimes when he calls you up, you can just, if he tries to call you up within those periods that, you started noticing these changes in him, you can always, because one day he's definitely going to call you up, try to call you up. So you can always tell him, look, I've got other appointment fixed up with some other people. I'm sorry, I just cannot cancel my appointment for you. Maybe we can do this some other time. Things like that. You don't have to jump to every call like that, every call that he places onto you. Do you understand? You can just tell him off, tell him something. You understand? You don't have to jump to his offer of, let's meet up, let's sit down and talk and all that. Just don't cancel your appointment. You can tell him you can cancel your appointment for him. Do you understand? Don't ever try to cancel in order for him. You don't have to, what I'm trying to say, don't ever try to cancel your plans for his last minute request. That's just what I want to say. So, and again, you can also use social media to your advantage. Social media is a very, very, very great tool. Do you understand, that you can use for your advantage? Like, you can always, men they don't really like, to know that your life is centered around them. Do you understand, that you can't do nothing without them? So by this I mean that by this social media, using social media to your advantage, is that you should try to do things independently. Do you understand? Sometimes they love to see that you can do things outside them. Do you understand? You can function without them. Do you understand? You can function on your own. You can stand on your own without them. Do you understand? So use social media um, as a tool. Do you understand? To also make him be on his toes. Do you understand? Like you can go to fun places. You can put pictures of fun places you're going. Yeah, you're going to. You can go to concerts. You can go to theaters. You can go to. You can go have adventure with your friends. Do you understand? And have a life. Have a life. Do fun things. You understand? Do things that will make you happy. Do fun things with your friends. Put the pictures there up on all social media handles that you know he is. Do you understand? So he can see them. You understand? And then he will be curious to know that what is my girl doing without me and all that. So this can also make him be curious to want to call you up to say oh, you're having fun without me and all that. Do you understand? He will begin to get curious, will begin to get anxious to know, why you're doing all those things without him, even though most times they like it. Do you understand? So just post photos of fun things that you do. Do you understand? It will also want to make him, to be by your side. He would always want to. He would like, I'm supposed to be by her side. She's having all this fun without me and all that. So it's like you live your life. You don't have to keep, you don't have to sit down there and keep brooding over what is happening. So that's another point that you can use to I think is another good point that you can use. So another point that I would like to give is you and if after you've done all this is not like you're not seeing any changes in his attitude or anything, or something like that. So I would advise you be strong to walk away. At this point, if after everything you've done, if after some of these points I've given and some other ones that have been applied, and it seems that nothing else is working, that is not changing, is not retracing his step to make the relationship work. You understand? So I think it's just like a signal for you to know that the time for for you to walk out of that relationship. So yeah, you have to be strong to walk away. um at this point, if after you applied all these points and many other points and many others that you know of, and the relationship seem not to be looking rosy, like it's going to work out, it's going to come back to senses, and then you guys are going to make things up, and continue from where you started having this drifting, then it's a clear sign for you to just completely walk away from the relationship. There's no point hanging on to such relationship. There's really no point hanging on. It will never work. Believe me, my sisters, it will never work. Do you understand? So I know most times it's very difficult. It's very difficult for most um ladies to do this, for most girls to do this, to walk away from relationship that is obviously looking from a toxic relationship. Do you understand? From a relationship that they see that there's no headway, there's no pathway, in that relationship. Like in a relationship where from the onset the guy must have told you that he doesn't want to get married, and you knowing fully well that in your own mind you are the type of person that would like to settle down one day, have kids, have a family that you can call your own, and you're in a relationship with this same guy that have told you that, okay, I from the onset I don't want to get married, I just want to have fun. Do you understand? And you, at the back of your mind, you're thinking, okay, when I get into this relationship, because you've now fallen in love so much with him, and you start to think, okay, maybe I can change him, I can change his ideas, I can change his thinking, I can change his mindset, I can change his view about life, I can make him change, maybe at the end, at the long run, we're going to like end up together, get married, and all that. And most times, in such cases, it doesn't work out. It really doesn't work out because he has told you. So I don't think there's anything that you can do, for him to change his mind. So to change his mindset, into believing into accepting that okay, he's gonna get married. Sometimes it doesn't work out for some people, but sometimes it doesn't for others. You understand? So in those kind of relationship, you don't have to like put all your mind into it to say okay, I'm gonna change him. I'm just gonna change him so that he can dance to my own tone. He can, he can change his mindset for me. It's not gonna work out. You understand? Don't even believe it's gonna get better. So you shouldn't find it difficult to walk away, though it's not easy. It's not easy, for you to walk away from such relationship. It's not easy because of your time, your energy, your all the effort, that you sacrificed to put into this relationship to get to the stage that it was before you started feeling that it's drifting apart from you. So yeah, because you always have to remember that if he loves you, though you always have to remember that if he loves you, is definitely, if he loves you and if he values you and if he appreciates you, is definitely going to find a way to make the relationship right. Do you understand? It's going to find a way to make everything that is causing that drift, is gonna find a way to like sit you down and talk to you and make it right and tell you things, promise you, and tell you what's been going on. So he has to make a way. He has to look for a way to tell you and to make that relationship work. If really he wants it to work, because it takes two to tango. You understand? You just cannot be the only one putting all your effort into making the relationship work. It has to come from both sides. You understand? So if he's not doing that, that means it's ready to work out. Do you understand? So always remember that if that relationship is meant to be, it will always be. Do you understand? And another thing is because of the fear of rejection. The fear of rejection keeps so many people in a toxic relationship, in a relationship that is clear, that's glaring to them, that is leading nowhere. Do you understand? But I would like to remind you that rejection doesn't mean that you have a problem. Rejection does not mean that there's something wrong with you. No, there's nothing wrong with you. It only means that you are not compatible. That both of you are not compatible. Do you understand? It only means both of you are not compatible. So you have to move on. You have to, of course, there are brighter days ahead, and there is light at the end of the tunnel, and um, uh, there's always that one person for you that is right for you out there. Instead of wasting your time with the one that is just wasting your time. Do you understand? So it's better you just move on. Because of the fear of rejection, you stay in a relationship that is toxic, relationship that is not working, and you see that it's not working. So don't ever believe that there's anything wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. If he leaves you, that means he doesn't deserve you. You understand? He doesn't deserve you. So yeah, that's it. So I would say if you really find this video interesting, um, I would say you should like this video, leave a comment down at the comment section down below, and give it the video a thumbs up if you like it, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I always say that at the end of my video. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next video. Yeah, that's all I have for now. So see you guys in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.